What is up, YouTube? It's Blackwing 2040. Welcome to another live read. And of course, this is the next one that won the poll on Twitter. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, so today's live read is what won the poll. You guys asked for another Teen Titans story, so we're doing another Teen Titans story. We're gonna be continuing the story arc that unfolded in this novel. This is gonna be the second, I would say it's the second volume, or second story in this series. It's called Family Loss, and this story also deals with the reintroduction of Raven. For those who don't know, Raven has been missing for a very long time, and of course, back when I did a kids game, Raven only showed up like right in the middle, and she disappeared because of Brother Blood. So this story will go deeper in the reintroduction of Raven, and it'll also give her origins. It also gives origin story to readers who don't really know how Raven came to be. It's a really crazy origin story, because when I first read it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is sick. And let's see who's in the chat. Of course, I got Batman, Jalen Glover, Dawnbreaker, and Layla. Welcome to the show, guys. All right, so let's start. Start up. I feel like I need to get a bookmark. All right, so how long is this half issue? Okay, it's not that long. All right then. So the first story, issue, I would say. Nice Bokendra. Yes, nice Boken. Yes, I did make a Bokendra reference. So the first story in here, this is called issue 1/2, literally just half, and it basically tells the origin of Rose Wilson, a Slade's daughter, who will soon become the Ravager, and this will definitely give her origin story. So our story begins. Well, it's a flashback. In Cambodia, 18 years ago. This wasn't a job. We were only supposed to escort this tramp into Thailand. Now we're taking on a whole damn army. They got us pinned down, Slade. Slade! What, Lillian? You are lucky, Slade. You are like me. You are a survivor. Okay, so yeah, basically there's a lot of flashbacks going on. It's crazy how I never read this issue, but anywho. Alright, I don't think I'm not gonna read this. So this part, it shows like flashbacks of Dick Grayson. This is Rose, of course. Flashbacks of Slade when he had to kill his son Jericho when he was possessed by a demon. And this is, of course, a flashback for Superboy from when he was created. And here is Rose. It's crazy though, because when Rose was first introduced, um Let me see something. Oh, I guess her hair was always white. Cause I'm like, wait a minute. When she was first introduced in the issue, was her hair blonde? But I guess it was always right. I mean, white. All right. Wintergreen, my mother. I'm sorry, Rose. I'm so very sorry. The principal called again, Rose. He said you got in a fight after class. Another? Rose, honey, I know you aren't used to going to public school, but you have to learn to respect your classmates. Christopher Hunt was trying to grope me. Mrs. Madison, he's been calling me names ever since I got there, making stupid gestures and stuff. He followed me into the girls' locker room, and you broke the boy's arm. I could have done worse. A lot worse. Sounds like this Christopher deserved it, if you ask me. But they made a police report, Mark. If the police start digging around, the government could take her away from us. I'm sorry. I really am. You're both so nice, and I can actually sleep here. I can finally sleep. Next time I'll control myself. I'll go get help instead, okay? I I don't want to. You're not going anywhere. You got a test to study for, Rose. Then how about a movie? Have you ever seen Cinderella? No, but I'd like to. And these two individuals just got assassinated by apparently the Ravager, the first Ravager. Deathstroke has killed hundreds of parents and children, wives and husbands. So many people want revenge, and they'll take it out on you. That's the gift your father gave to you. A, li- a life of pursuit, a life of always looking over your shoulder. I take my name from his first son, the Ravager. I'm sure it drives Slade crazy. I'm a constant reminder that he failed Grant. Oh, so basically this is Slade's brother. The second Ravager. Gosh, there was like so three Ravagers. His son, Grant. I forgot what Slade's brother's name was called, but I'll find out. Oh, his name was Wade. That's weird. That is so weird. Slade and Wade, another player, the Deadpool thing. But anywho, I take my name from his first son, the Ravager. I'm sure it drives Slade crazy. I'm a constant reminder that he failed Grant, that his son died because he deserted him, and his other son, Jericho, died because he defied him. Maybe Slade was trying to save you, Rose, shunning you away from him, refusing to acknowledge his own daughter. I was contacted yesterday by a voice. Didn't tell me his name, but he did give up your location and offered to pay me $100,000 for your head. I told the guy I'd do it for free because I hate Deathstroke. I hate my brother. Go to hell, Wade. Uncle Wade. And eventually, child, we'll both go. And here comes the Teen Titans to the rescue. Stay down, Rose. What the hell are you doing here? We're here to kick your butt. Yeah, right. Not gonna happen twice. Wade Defarge, half-brother to Deathstroke the Terminator. If someone can afford Deathstroke, they call Deadshot. If they can't afford Deadshot, they call Merlin. And if they can't afford him, they call you. Got an anonymous phone call about Rose Wilson's whereabouts. They said her life was in danger. Who was it, Defarge? Who hired you? Rose, it's Impulse, or Kid Flash. You okay? Don't touch me. We're just here to help. We can't help them. Cyborg asks you a question, jerk. Talk! Getting readings of halothane. Everybody get... Rose and Ravager are gone. We should have been ready for him. We didn't know Deathstroke's brother was going to be here, Vic. That call we got? They just said Rose Wilson was in danger. They gave us this address. So that idiot in red was really Slade Wilson's brother? And he killed those people? Is his entire family psychotic? Superboy, you don't know half the story. They're almost all dead. His brother and his daughter are the only ones left. His oldest son was a mercenary like Slade. He was the first Ravager. Grant Wilson died attempting to carry out a contract on the Teen Titans when we first reformed the team. And Deathstroke's other son was that freak, Jericho, who tried to kill us when we reformed the team. Jericho was not a freak, Superboy. He was a Titan who needed help. A friend who grew up in a horrible... Oh, please. Like all the other Titans, Raven, Terra, even Dwella Dent, the list of wackos goes on and on. Is that a Titan's requirement? Questionable psychological profile? Rose is not like her brother, Superboy, or her father. I'm gonna find her. Bart knew Rose? Right, kinda. Rose did not know her father was Deathstroke until a few years ago. She inherited his strength, stamina, and agility, as well as a limited form of precognition, enabling her to often see her opponent's next move. Like most of us, I suppose Rose never had a normal childhood. Her mother cut her off from the world, from all forms of media. When her mother was killed by Deathstroke's brother, Rose needed a place to go. Her father wanted nothing to do with her. For a brief time, she was a member of the Titans. Deathstroke's daughter was a Titan too? Point proven, I think. Hello, Rose. Dad? What are you doing here? What do you want? I'm sorry I deserted you. You and your mother. I spent my life turning away my family. But now, Wintergreen is dead, and there's no one else left. I need someone, Rose. I need someone I can trust to be by my side. I need some. Wintergreen? How? Who? To care for. My brother tried to kill you. He killed those that looked after you. We're going to erase the memories of the Ravagers now, Rose, and replace them with better ones. I I can't. I can't use the gun. Give me your sword. I want this to go slow. I almost had a life. We'll have a new life, Rose, together. I just want a family. I just want love. So Rose takes the sword and she kills her uncle. Slade's family is sick. We searched the city for hours. Kid Flash went through every inch. I'm not sure where he could have taken her, Cyborg. Any ideas on who put the hit on Rose in the first place? Yeah, I think that's obvious. So that's wow. I guess that half issue was very, very short. Hmm. All right, so now the real story begins. So we open up in Gotham City, and Tim is leaving his house to go on a mission with Batman and explaining his father where he is. Just telling his father where he's headed. Are you sure you don't want to ride, Tim? Oh my gosh, who is buzzing? I'm so sorry, guys. Sometimes you just get notifications at the wrong time. Oh, thanks for the share, Layla. I appreciate it. Are you sure you don't want to ride, Tim? I'm gonna lock my bike up at school. Catch the bus to Metropolis with the other guys. That's it. Dang, would have hoped to be long. Yeah, I thought that half issue would be longer as well. But I guess not. I guess this was back around the time where I guess that issue was kind of like a one shot issue, and one shots tend to be either long, very long, or very short. So remember, this comic came back. This comic was released back in 2003. Well, in this case, probably somewhere '03 or 2004. Maybe I could be wrong. But anyway, remember what I said about football? I don't want you bringing home another black eye. Here, take this. It's from when I played wide receiver for North Gotham High. I wasn't first string or anything when I started, but I ran harder than anyone else. We won districts my senior year. I know it's a little corny to wear your old man's helmet, but no, this is really cool, Dad. Thanks. I'm proud of you, son. This is basically around the time where Tim's father didn't know that he was Robin, but later on down the road, he does end up finding out. I can't do this anymore. You want me to turn around? I'm talking about lying to my dad. He thinks I've been going to an engineering vocational school on the weekends. Not to mention, he has no idea I spend my nights as Robin, and I have for a few years now. How does this dual identity thing not bother you? I've always done what I have to, Tim. It's not something I'm happy about. It just comes with the job. But everyone close to you, Dick, Barbara, Alfred, they know the truth. You never had to lie to your father. And then we transfer over to San Francisco where the Titans are fighting two very familiar Titan enemies, Mammoth and Gizmo. Well, Mammoth is right here. Gizmo doesn't show up until like right here we are. And Gizmo is right here. And I bet you guys are wondering, like, That's Gizmo. Yes, Gizmo looks exactly like this. He's basically like a grown man with a mustache and a goatee. He's not like the TV show where he's like a small little kid who's bald. No, this is totally different. But Mammoth, on the other hand, he's still the same. Get off of me, Titans! Evacuate the area, Kid Flash. Mammoth is. I know who Mammoth is, Cyborg. Baron Flinders. He's a member of the Fearsome Five, and ever since his sister died, he's been totally out of control, strong as an ox, and almost as smart. Currently, he's wanted for 16 attempted murders, 2.5 million in property. Just get everyone to safety. You got it, Rusty? I'm not going. Yes, you are. I want to find my sister. Do you not understand? Shimmer is dead. You should face your grief, not deny it. When you said we owed San Francisco a few favors for building Titan's Tower, I didn't know escorting supervillains to Alcatraz Island was on the list. It is the list. Do you really think opening that back up is a good idea? A lot of people don't seem very happy about it. That's not our call. We could use your boyfriend's extra muscle. Where is he? Superboy's not my boyfriend. You are so into Superboy. I know my pal's big, and that makes him a target, but don't forget about me, Titans. I may not be able to tear apart an armored car with my pinkies, but I can adapt one of these local crab pots into quite the firecracker. I'm such a genius. Always preferred the comic version of Gizmo, don't know why. I mean, like I said, I was introduced to Teen Titans with the TV show, and then from then on, I moved into the comics. And I kind of like the comic book counterparts a little bit more than the TV show, but it's there are moments where they're on par with each other, which is great. Who is that little guy, and why is he carrying all that junk? That's that's Merc O Genius, better known as Gizmo, Mammoth's long-lost buddy from the Fearsome Five, and the closest thing the brute has to a family. Gizmo can turn anything into a weapon. He's like a munchkin crossover with MacGyver. Who's MacGyver? Uh-oh. Heads up. Well done, my friend. Now can we find Shimmer? Just as soon as we pull a few more jobs. I promise. Ugh. Wonder Girl, you want to tell me the truth? Something like that. All yours, Starfire. Thank you, Cassandra. Victor? Sure. Is he out? My knuckles are dented. My steel carpals are cracked. There's no way he isn't. Not another step. I'm so brilliant. I mean, really amazingly brilliant. I've just re-engineered the engine of this armored boat to set off like a bomb. So if you don't want this harbor to go boom, me and Mammoth walk away, right? Ouch! What are you doing, you grub? You think that's gonna... You better make a decision quick, Gizmo. See, I'm a blue coral snake, one of the most poisonous reptiles in the world. So you have a choice. You can either let us take you to the prison infirmary where they'll probably be able to get the venom out, or you can drop dead. I don't feel so good. See, I like this version of Beast Boy. I mean, he is jokey, but he's very smart with his animal choices. And of course, this is when Beast Boy's at like his, I would say, adult age. He's like pretty much Titan veteran right now. Because, back in the early days, he was quite the goofball. But in here, he's had like a reality check and he knows what's up and he knows how to handle things. Oh my gosh. Let me put that on mute. When you encounter Raven, you can't trust her. She spent her life hiding her emotions. She spent her life being anything but honest. Sounds familiar? It's better your father doesn't know. I didn't ask. Why does Beast Boy seem like the mustache twirling villain? Okay, or was it Gizmo? It's Gizmo. Because Gizmo is very different from his TV show counterpart. As like he's very small, he's squeaky voice, he's whiny. It's weird. So the Titans are back at Titan's Tower, and they're about to receive a seminar on who Raven really is. You late too? Clayface escaped Arkham. You? Uh, Bizarro. Yeah, Bizarro was totally trashing the Daily Planet. What? Yo, guys, you missed the excitement. So I heard. Despite the protests, they opened up Alcatraz Island, and they're allowing other cities to transfer their superpowered prisoners to the island for a pretty big fee. San Francisco's gonna make a lot of money. Look at it another way. When the inmates look out of their windows, they'll see Titan's Tower. Maybe we'll give them second thoughts on their choice of career. Or maybe they'll just stare at the tower, get really mad, so when they escape, the tower is the target, not San Francisco. Nice. Hey Connor. Hey. Good. We can get started. While Victor and Garfield finish up at Alcatraz, I have been asked to debrief you all on Raven. There may be some leads to check out concerning her whereabouts. Look, Corey, no offense, but I just got out of school. I didn't come here for more of it. Don't you already know all this stuff anyway, Bart? There's actually not that much written down about Raven. Hardly anything at all. Robin? Batman told me. Batman does not know her like we do. Few have ever taken the time to see Raven as anything but a potential threat. But I did. She helped bring me into the Titans. She was a good friend who was in constant battle with herself. Here we go. So this is here we have the beginning of the origin story of Raven. It began in Gotham City with a young woman named Angela Roth. You turn that music off right now! Dad, this is my house, my rules. Do you want to disappoint and embarrass your mother again? What will the people at the church think? Why don't you understand your actions have consequences? So basically, her mother grew up with a very abusive father. That's just part of the story. But let's continue. Quiet, please. Be quiet, you stupid bird. She ran away from her home when she turned 17. Her parents did not notice, or they did not care. Even weeks later, she was never reported missing. In fact, her parents never had any contact with Angela again. They died a few years ago, unaware of whatever happened to their daughter, or that they had a granddaughter. Stop following me. Go away. I wonder if they even thought about that. And so Angela finds a church and I would say a chalice and just immediately drinks out of the chalice. Oh Lord, the church line rolls the eyes. Hello? Can I help you? I'm sorry. I was just thirsty. I didn't. Oh God, is this holy water? I didn't mean to. No, sweetie, not quite. All right, guys, it's about to get ugly. Wait, you don't have to leave, does she, Buzz? My name is Tala, and all are welcome within these walls. All are welcome. All. Many will call Angela weak for letting herself get lured into such a cult, but those that criticize have never been lost like her. The sect Angela Roth was welcomed into gave her a sense of belonging, a sense of family which she had never had. It has been agreed by all of us, Angela. You shall be the summoner tonight. Am I am I ready, Tala? Yes, child. Your soul is ripe. She was promised true love. She was promised a family. And Angela was given it. Love and family with a demon named Trigon. So, oh my gosh. The, this is just so traumatizing to read, and it's also so scary and horrifying. She was tricked. She was part of a cult. She was tricked. She was supposed to be the summoner, and she thought she was being granted, true love. Only she was the beacon to summon Trigon. And what did Trigon do? Just just use that. Just put that in your mind and just easily. Just read between the lines, guys. She was used as a host for Trigon's seed, a mother to the devil's offspring. Even Trigon longed for a family to rule this world by his side. Angela left the church that night, bleeding and impregnated with the devil's child. Oh, God, what was that? The devil's number, his eyes, were cast upon her belly. Already, Angela felt her insides burning. She could feel it take shape. A baby and a kick. It was growing quickly. Angela tried to commit suicide, but every time she thought about jumping, a baby's cry echoed in her head. It took all her strength to take those pills, but even that failed. Hours later, a group of people from a world called Azarath sought Angela out. They brought Angela to Azarath, a dimension built on peace and spirituality. Angela was given a new name, Arella, so that Trigon might not find her. Arella to them meant messenger, angel. Again, she had found a family that was not her own. Their kindness and love almost made the pain of the pregnancy tolerable. Almost tolerable. So the people of Azarath was able to, help Angela give birth to Raven. And let's continue the story. Months later, Raven was born. Raven was taught to never frown, to never smile or cry or laugh. Anger, joy, fear, pain, they were all exploitable by her father's side. To ensure Raven never gave in to the darkness that was laced within her flesh, Arella was prohibited to touch her child. She rarely saw her, in fact, and it was forbidden to express feelings of love or concern toward Raven throughout all of Azarath. For her last 17 years, Raven felt nothing. The only spark of any emotion she could understand at all was the hatred for her father. When Trigon threatened Earth, Raven traveled here to help stop his arrival, to face him on the mortal plane for the first time. She sought out the help of the Justice League, but they turned her away. She then gathered together the Teen Titans, and we repelled Trigon's attack, many times over. Titans, together! Until finally her father was destroyed. But though the devil that was Trigon had been vanquished, his influence over his daughter had not. Raven was always meant to follow in Trigon's footsteps, and eventually that side of her took over. Her flesh betrayed her soul. It was not until her body was vaporized that Raven was truly free, free of her corrupted shell. Her soul self disappeared recently. Cyborg has speculated Raven and transcended this plane, moving on to another place, another world. But apparently, something has brought her back. Yes, Bart? Can you go over that again? I totally spaced out. I took notes. Great. But I do have a question. When we saw her, she was flesh and blood again, barely older than me. Did she create a new body? Or did somebody create one for her? No offense, but what's so important about finding this chick? I know she's your friend and the Titan, but Raven's reappearance is always a warning sign, Superboy. Evil is coming, and the Teen Titans must be ready to face that evil. Even if that evil is Raven herself. She came from here, didn't she? From out of that pit. All praise Brother Blood. Talk. All praise Brother Blood. All right, Rose, your turn. No. No, it's not Rose. It's Ravager. Oh, Daddy. This is going to be so much fun. So this is Rose's new costume, and she became the new Ravager. Oh my gosh. Poor, yeah, Layla. Raven had pretty much a terrible, terrible lifestyle. It just, it followed from her father, from her mother's point of life, all the way to, to her life. So it it stuck with her forever. But that's what the Titans were there for. They gave her a chance to, to feel free, to feel loved, to feel, to let her know that she was not alone. All right, so let's continue. Oh, here we are. So we're in, I don't know where this is, probably some kind of cavern, and Raven is stripped up into a wall, and Brother Blood is here ready to, start a ritual. Because here's the thing about Brother Blood. Brother Blood, he worships Trigon as like, as their leader. That's part of the cult of blood. And he believes Raven is he wants to marry Raven. That's basically his true goal. So that's another thing about this sick guy. And also, there's been a lot of Brother Bloods. One was actually an adult, and this one's actually a kid, or teenager for that matter. She's beautiful. Yes, but the stench of sin is still upon her, Sebastian. The sins of the eighth devil. They leak through your sister and bride despite his destruction, and despite her baptism and rebirth. The spawn of Trigon will never be completely free from her father's influence as long as she is bound to earth. Hush, mother. Before I relieve you of your tongue, her flesh will save this world. And Raven, no more running. One taste of your blood, and my powers grow. So what he does, he kisses her on her forehead, but he rips off her chakra off her forehead, and the chakra is a really important piece to Raven. Uh, where are we going again? Cyborg went over it a dozen times, Kid Flash. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to, but you know how your mind just wanders. And having a photographic memory, I can just check out and read any book I want. Been meaning to give been meaning to get notes from the underground another look. I'm still trying not to laugh at it. So then why did you follow us all the way out here? Wonder Girl always knows what she's doing. If she goes, I go. 2 hours ago, every fortune teller on Hyde Street suffered some kind of seizure and they went into a coma. They were all taken to St. Luke's. Dr. Roven, the guy who fixed my knee, yes, he contacted Cyborg, said some strange things were happening in the hospital. We're going to investigate. He thinks it has something to do with Raven, and they want it handled discreetly. Watch where you're stepping, Mr. Know-It-All. Don't breathe on me, salad head. Rats carry like 40 diseases. Marine typhus, tularemia, and bubonic plague. Only Cyborg gets to call me salad head. Hey, stop staring at me. Hey, stop trying to give me the plague. If those two would shut up for a second, Kid Flash could run us to the hospital one at a time. No need, Wonder Girl. We'll drive over together. Drive? In what? How about in a Batmobile? And this one, this is not your usual Batmobile you would see. And I know Batman has like many different kind of models for it, but this one is definitely like I would say something a teenager would drive. A Batmobile? A Batmobile? How'd you get a Batmobile shipped to San Francisco? I hid it in the Batarang budget. The Batarang budget? It's bigger than you think. Check it out. Smokescreen, oil slick, anti-white Martian rays. It's like James Bond times 100. Too bad Superboy is stuck in Titan's Tower doing homework. He's got the worst luck. What's this blue button? Don't hit that. Like ever. Cool ride. I know. Can I drive? You don't have your learner's permit yet. Yeah, but I read at least 200 books on cars. I know how they work, from a Dodge Demon to a Chrysler Cordoba. Reading about something and doing something are two different things. I've driven before, and I won't put a scratch on it. Promise. God, just let him take a look around the block. Shut him up. For once, listen to Beast Boy. All right, but we're taking it slow. Taking it slow, huh? But apparently, it's like it goes from slow into a joyride. Whoops. We're gonna die. We're going 110. That's it? Talk about slow. I thought these things were fast. More pedal to the metal. Watch out for that. And apparently they crash it. It's typical teenager trope. Look, we're here. We're here. I should bite your juggler right now. You're the one that wanted to let him drive, Gar. Hey, Beast Boy, hit the blue button. Robin. Oops. Batman's on the line. Is that Batman? What is one of my Batmobiles doing in San Francisco? And why are all systems offline? Busted. All right. History of religious wars. 2000 words. A 2000 word paper? My lord. That's a lot of words about something I know nothing about. Maybe I can get Bart to write it for me, or better idea, I bet Cyborg has one of his old papers lying around somewhere. Change a few adjectives and I'd be good to go. What? Oh, turns out Crypto is in Titan's Tower with Superboy. I guess just to keep him company. What do you want, Crypto? I already fed you. What is it? Oh. Why is Superman salving me with a dog from Krypton? God, I wish you had telepathy. What are you trying to say? You want to go outside? Crypto does not let. Yeah, outside. Damn dog. Where'd he? Starfire's garden! Crypto, no! Get out of there! Bad dog! Bad! Let go of that! Come on, man! It's the only thing Starfire cares about. She's gonna put us both to sleep if we don't. And apparently Starfire she walks into her garden and she sees that her garden is a mess. Starfire, hey, and so now we're back in Arizona where Ravager and Def and Slade are still attacking these members of the Brother Blood cult, trying to figure out where Raven is. What did they do to Raven? Don't make me remove another finger. They they want to strengthen the bloodline. They It's always passed down, father to son to son. The book knows. Knows what? The true nature of blood, Raven's destiny. Together they will cleanse this earth of all non-believers. Brother Blood will take his rightful place. All praise, brother. And Ravager just killed the guy. Ravager, next time, keep them alive a little longer. We had a few more questions that needed asking. We have a layout of the church. Do your father proud now. Don't be like your siblings. Don't fail me. I won't. Your brother killed Wintergreen, and then Raven sent Joey's spirit somewhere far away. So what are we going to do? Make sure Joey stays dead. And how do we do that? We kill Raven, Daddy. Good girl. Get back here, you mutt! Like I need to get cursed out by Starfire. Couldn't even understand half the words she was saying. Forget this. I'm taking your butt back to Smallville. Mom and Pa can throw a kryptonite leash on you or something. I'm not dealing with this while the other Titans out are out on the town having fun. Crypto, where'd you? No way. So, if you're wondering where he stumbled into Cyborg's room, and apparently this is what he looks like when he's not in motion. Is that his hand? Crypto, get away from his whatever that is. Dogs aren't allowed in here, Superboy. Yeah! Whoa, sorry, man. I didn't. Shut up, Crypto. You're wondering what I'm doing? No, I'm. Yeah, this is kind of freaking me out. I thought you had more human stuff. Or, I mean, where's your torso? And your arms and legs? The rest of my human parts are underneath you, soaking in a protein solution. Oh, of course. Having a body like this, and due to the activities I participate in, it all requires a lot of maintenance. I could have spent half the week at Star Labs getting parts replaced and cleaned, or I could do it myself, working while I sleep. What? So every night this room, it takes you apart and puts me back together, updating me where I need, updating me where I need it. It's actually pretty relaxing. Yeah, looks it. Sorry to stare. I've been stared at since I was 16. No big deal. At least most of the time. There. Good as new. My room is usually off limits, especially to pets and Beast Boy. Had to keep it pretty clean. Speaking of which, what happened to you two? Had to pull him out of Starfire's garden. She see ya? Oh yeah. Not pretty. Said she'd turn him into bacon if we stepped 1 foot outside the tower the rest of the night. You getting Superboy into trouble, pal? No, this is Cyborg Crypto. He's a friend. I don't think he's barking at me, Superboy. What's got him so? And then suddenly ravens start flying around. The examination room is right down this way. Sorry we're late, Dr. Roven. Car trouble. Obviously, we like to keep this quiet. We don't want to disturb the patients or call unwanted attention to the hospital. You heard about what happened at St. Anthony's in Denver when they were treating the Martian Manhunter for second-degree burns. The DEO, the national news, and UFO enthusiasts stormed the building. The place turned into a zoo. Hey there, Beast Boy, can I get your autograph? We'll keep this quiet, Doctor. Is there anything out of the ordinary with their vitals, temperature, glucose levels, or blood pressure? No, they're all relatively normal, Kid Flash. but there is something strange. By strange, he means this. Yep, this is kind of odd. You see, Beast Boy? I'd recognize it anywhere. What? See what? That black auras around each one? The same energy signature as Raven. Raven? Raven's body was destroyed a while back, and her soul was walking the earth. But when we saw her appear before us last week, she had a physical body again. Teen Titans! Help me, Titans! What's going on? I don't know. Yeah, the Raven belongs. Gar, what the heck? The Raven belongs to Brother Blood. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have 10, 11, 12. Wait, yes, it's your 12. So we have three parts of the story left. We'll take a little break. I know the chat's been very quiet lately, but are you guys enjoying the story so far? Well, it is very light. Oh, great, Layla. Yeah, this. Trust me, when I first read this story, oh my gosh, it I did, see like an origin video of Raven before I read the story, but to actually read it and see and understand it, it has a very dark tone to it. Yes, it does, because with everything with Raven, dark tone is everything. So that's basically how it is. Yo, Thomas Franco, what's up? So I find it really cool that um that even after Raven was gone, they decided to Jeff Johns decided to bring her back, and putting this origin story was a really smart move just to show everyone that who knows about Raven doesn't really know her origin story. And of course they also put her origin story in the cartoon because it started off small in a good way, because the episode with when Beast Boy and Cyborg go into Raven's room, and then they end up going inside her head and seeing all the different emotions that she has, but that's the reason why she hides it. And then the fourth season, which that whole season was Raven centered, that also dealt with Trigon coming back and also gave us the full origin of Raven. I would say season 4 of Teen Titans was probably the darkest one of them all. That it was the final season, which was Beast Boy centered, and that dealt with the Titans fighting the Brotherhood of Evil. That was pretty cool too. But it would have been, well, concerning the amount of how they put every single Teen Titan in the final episode, it makes a lot of sense. Would you audition for the 2020 Power Rangers? Left in the first 10 minutes. What I miss? Would you miss Batman? Let's see. Uh, Raven is kidnapped by Brother Blood. The Titans find out that Raven is trying to contact them, and basically, yeah, that's bottom line. That's pretty much all that happened. And also, I was talking the one of the issues I was talking about gave Raven's origin story. So yeah, Raven's origin story. She's kidnapped by Brother Blood, and now she's trying to contact the Titans. That's basically it. Now, would I audition for the 2020 Power Rangers season? Probably, yeah. I would. Well, probably. I mean, I did audition for Beast Morphers, but of course, as you can see, I didn't make the cut. So we'll see. Do you think the Teen Titans movie will be good when it comes out? Look, yes, it's granted. Yes, it's Teen Titans Go. I know people have their ish about Teen Titans Go, but I think it's gonna be funny. It's basically a family centered kind of movie. It's very comedic. It's not like the original Teen Titans show that we got back in '03. But I think it's gonna be funny. I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna enjoy it. I know for sure I'm gonna enjoy it. And plus, they put Slade in the movie, so I guess that gives us. Oh, I guess that gives the old school fans a chance to see, Slade in like his Teen Titans Go, persona, because there was this one episode that they trolled us. That episode was called The Return of Slade, and turns out Slade didn't even show up. So now that we finally get Slade in Teen Titans Go, I'm like, oh, we're finally getting Slade. I'm like, it's about time. Like the Titans' main arch enemy. Like, here we go. So this is actually, it's gonna be interesting to see how this movie goes. So all right, so let's continue. I'm definitely going to go see it. Looks funny. Batman, you said you said weren't going to see it at first because you don't like Teen Titans Go, but opinions can change. And same thing about me. My opinion has changed about Teen Titans Go because the show is very funny. It's stupid funny, but it's still a funny show. And plus, when are the chances that you ever get to have the original voice cast of Teen Titans come back to do something like this? Like seriously, when? I never said that. Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. I could have sworn that you said you never wanted to see it. I might go see it with my best friend. I'm going to go see it with my best friend as well. We're both big Teen Titan lovers. We met Tara Strong at Comic-Con last year. It was mainly that's one of the reasons why I'm going to see the movie, to support the voice actors, but two, I really want to see how funny this movie is going to be. But anyway, let's continue. Oh my gosh. Why did they decide to write this in whatchamacallit, in Tamarania? Last night's hashtag shows live stream Joe. Yeah, Joe's. Hey, I knew. Look, we like Joe spoke the truth. The word. Daniel and Jezer spoke their pieces and they explained what really happened. So it's a good thing that they did that in a very civilized manner. It's because most of the time when people do things like this, it's it's wrong to and plus Joe actually does make a good point. The fact that she's you know said person was one, she called out on that hashtag show, and two, they they were the said person was bashing Daniel, which was even worse. And like Joe said, that's also going towards cyberbullying, so that's make it even worse. I know they did it after dark. Ugh. I was waiting for them to do an after. I was waiting and like checking to see if they're going to do it after dark or not. But like Layla, after we finished our our Time Force watch last night, I went straight to bed. I didn't. I just he's the man, but it's best not to piss off Joe, or else he's gonna go after that person. I mean, he won't go after that person, but he will say things that that will tell that said person to back off. So Joe did a really good move to explain this. And of course, most of us, when we found that tweet, we had to tell like Joe and Daniel like so much. Then I stayed up waiting for Build subs. I mean, I did watch Build this morning because I was also waiting for Build to be uploaded, but it took forever. So I was like, okay, I'm going to bed. But I'm so mad that I missed After Dark last night. I'm so mad. I mean, I only watched a couple of minutes of both of the live streams. Layla, did he do Skype calls last night or no? Ended up watching Build and Loop Pad and didn't go to sleep until 5 a.m. in the morning. See, I can't do that anymore. I mean, I used to do that, but I can't do that anymore because the body needs sleep. The body needs rest. All right, so I'm digress, and like I digress. So Starfire's sitting on not sitting. She's by the beach. No Skype calls last night. Okay, no Skype calls. Okay, that's understandable. So she's standing by the beach or the shore by Titan's Tower. The water starts to turn into blood, and then suddenly all the birds are going crazy or just like flying in a different direction. Oh man. This stupid dog. I don't know what the. He must have ate something in Starfire's garden. Freaking extraterrestrial plants. Superman's gonna kill him. Superman's gonna kill me. But this question is for Leyland Blood. Would you join that hashtag show if y'all moved to kill? Heck yes, I would join that hashtag show. Are you kidding? Look, they get press access to everything. You know, I could go to a Marvel cinema. I can go to a Marvel movie premiere. Press access to Comic Con and all the other conventions that California has to offer. Heck yes, I would join that hashtag show. And plus, Daryl's a voice actor, and he's also part of that hashtag show. He hasn't been, as active as he used to be, but he's still part of the hashtag family. So yes, I would definitely do that. And plus, a lot of the members of that hashtag show, they also have jobs. I know Sarah's an actress. Jessica's also an actress as well. So they all do things on their off time. I don't know what Daniel does on his off time, but they all have something that they do. I can interview my yes, and also that I could also interview my favorite Rangers. That's another thing. That's the perks of living out there in California and joining that hashtag show. Boy, that would be so awesome. Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear a lot of things. Like birds. Every bird in the city screeching, crying out. God, it's annoying. I saw it happen, Victor. What? The water is no longer water. The water is Raven belongs to brother blood. What the hell is that? It appears to be Trigon, Raven's father. You said you guys beat him. You said he was dead. I mean, not that he doesn't look dead. Ugh. All of this is Raven's doing. It has to be. I'll also join that hashtag show, but it's probably going to be super expensive to find a place to live. Yeah, it would be. But then again, I wonder, I wonder how much the rent would be if, people were able to live together. Because, when it comes to just one person living in like set in a place, the rent is, not rent. Well, rent, mortgage, it's really expensive. But if it was for like, more than one person to live there, maybe, if everybody pitched in, made enough money, they could all pay the rent together. Maybe that could make a good point. I'm black. Very funny, MJ. She's lashing out. She's trying to contact us again. She ever heard of a phone? Raven belongs to Brother Blood. Raven belongs to... Gotcha. Why does he keep saying that? I think Beast Boy's a little confused. It's like he's possessed or something. Looks like he wants to join the seagulls and sparrows outside. How are the psychics, Bart? I'm moving them to another room. That black glow around everyone is gone. And I think that's most definitely a good thing. Batman said Raven was dangerous. Batman. Robin? I can't lie to my father. What? Do you not know how it feels? All of you can talk to your parents about who you really are, can't you? None of you have to lie to your dad. I can't do it anymore. I hate it. Sometimes I hate Batman. You think you have it rough, Robin? Give me a break. My father is dead. My fa- my mother dumped me here from the future. Left me so I can go learn how to become a better hero. Do you know what she must think of me? What I and that's for a two-bed. Rent can be over $3,500 in California. I figured out who Moment Rider is. It's MJ or Toku Kid. Oh my gosh. My dad was never around. He deserted me. He left my mom. I hate him too. No, Cassandra. Stay strong. What was that? That was weird. Like someone was in my head, or my heart, or something. Why was I thinking about hating my dad? I don't even really know him. Because Raven hated hers. Whatever this is, it will not take another step. Alright, kid. Concentrate. Don't think like you. Don't think like you. Or the bald guy. Think like Superman. And you'll be Superman. Hell yeah! Did you see that sigh? Nice work, Superboy. Oh, come on, Mutt. I'm mostly glad you're okay, but get off! Why is all of this happening, Victor? Even if Raven is sending us signs, she would never attack us like that. She is a friend. She lost control before, Corey. The part of her that is her father was destroyed. Reborn, purified, Raven still has a dark side. Everyone does. so I wouldn't have to worry but just getting a job. Yeah, I think we know who kidnapped Raven. Robin, you all okay? Most of us. Everyone but Beast Boy. He took the form of a raven and now he won't snap out of it. He just keeps saying Raven belongs to Brother Blood. I thought this religious weirdo was like an arms dealer now or something. Daily Planet reported last Tuesday that Brother Blood's body washed up on a beach in Oregon, half eaten by fish. They say he was stabbed, probably dumped from a plane out at sea. You read the Daily Planet? I read all newspapers now, every morning. Then someone new is leading the Church of Blood. But how is Raven connected to this church? She's always been a target for them, right? It was never really clear. Garfield does seem to be acting strange. You mean the bird calls? That, and he usually stares at my chest. that's that's really funny. I think Beast Boy's tied into whatever's wrong with the birds. They're all flying away. Beast Boy's trying to fly away. Flying away or flying somewhere. Yeah, I see it, Warden, and I got this weird feeling I should have missed church last Sunday. You sure leaving your dog locked up in your room is a good idea? Actually, my window's blown out, so I put him in Starfire's. That's smart. I figured if something happened, she already doesn't like him. For they have shed the blood of saints and prophets, and you have given them blood to drink, for it is their just due. What are you babbling about, Bart? Revelations chapter 7. The water turns to blood. It's like the second event for Armageddon. Second event? What's the first? What's the first? Loathsome sores. Loathsome sores? You mean like acne? Not every book is supposed to be taken literally. You want to explain why I'm running across a sea of blood? Be my guest. Hey, come here. What? Why are you whispering? Listen, I know Cyborg and Starfire think we're gonna free Raven, but look at the signs she's left. The blood, that skeleton, the one I trashed, and playing with our emotions. Yeah, that was not cool. Raven's a supernatural weapon, a doorway to countless dimensions filled with evil that could give anything to reach out to our world. Like the place she probably sent Jericho. She's betrayed the Titans more times than they like to admit. She's not our friend. If things go bad, we need to be prepared to take her down any way we can. You all okay with this? I don't know, Tim. I don't like we can I don't think we can go in and with that kind of attitude. I just got vibes. Bart's right. We should be a tad more optimistic. Batman's filling your head with negativity. He is kind of a downer. Quiet, guys. If Starfire hears any of this, she's gonna put all of us on traction. If you have faith, you can get blood from a stone. You taught me that, Mother. Isn't she magnificent? There's something wrong with her, Sebastian. You need to stop this. Prophecy says otherwise, Mother. The ceremony will continue. She will be my bride, and judgment will come. But the book said, don't question me, Mother. I I am not your mother. You'll destroy us all, you psychotic brat. So, ugh, my gosh. So, Brother Blood takes the woman. I see through your lies. You are not my mother. So, Brother Blood takes the woman, attacks her, and he bites off her nose. Very, very sick. Her flesh and blood has been consumed. She will live on inside me. Mother. Mother. You'll be mother now. Yes, Brother Blood. My son. Okay, who the heck? It's just a moment. Of destination, and we have reached ours. We really need to get a Titan's jet or something. Not that I don't like holding your hand, Robin, but I don't. What about a Batcopter? I read this book on flying. Forget it, Bart. Guys, I think that's where we're supposed to go. You go first, kid. Scout it out for us. I'm not going in there alone. You'll be in and out before you even know it. It's too dark. I slam into a wall at super speed. I'm paced. What are you, scared? Oh, oh, for Root's sake. Come on. Raven belongs to Brother Blood. And so as the Titans walk into the cave, Slade and Ravager are right behind them. Hey, can you shut Gar up? Give him a light shock or something. No, I can't control the voltage. I have to get angry, and lightning strikes. So the lasso was teaching you to get angry? No, I don't know. Raven belongs to... Quiet! Cyborg, up ahead. I see them, Robin. How many? I count 5 of them. I count 5 of them going into that room, and there's 5 of us. We follow them through that door. We take them down, grab their robes. We can slip into whenever we are unnoticed. Then let's do this. Titans together! Um, anyone have a plan B? This is a this is a private ceremony. Bring them to their knees. So commands Brother Blood. Wait up. That's Brother Blood? Come on, kid. You're like 12. I'll be 14 next month. Mm. Kneel in my presence, you soulless shell. Hey, get off the... Gah! Superboy, I have tasted his blood, and now his strength is mine. There are many before me, many who led, who ordered our followers to carry out their every whim. But what they failed to do, what eventually destroyed them all, is that they never acted themselves. Titans, get to Raven! They never got their own hands dirty. You need to practice what you preach. Mother taught me that too. Gah! Starfire, come on, wake up! Wake! Look what I found, Daddy. And so Brother Blood cracked a hole into the ground, and the Titans fell. And apparently, guess who they meet up with while they're underground? Are you all right, Robin? Where are we? Some sort of tomb? Let us worry about where the other Titans. Looks like you leapt into the deep end. Again. Starfire and Raven run into Slade and Ravager. I'm not sure if you Tamarans have your hearts on the right side or the left, or if you aliens have hearts, but I'm betting a blast at this range will hurt even you, Princess. A stupid smoke bomb isn't going to help. How did you know I... Who are you? Hush, let Daddy talk. Rose Wilson? What did you do to her, Deathstroke? My daughter and I have reconciled, Starfire. The Titans tried to change her. They offered her menial jobs. They tried to make her forget her past, her inherent abilities, and her inherent nature. But rigorous training has made her remember it all. In fact, Rose has become quite the weapon. It actually helped me come to a realization. Kids aren't so bad. Some are still bad. Like my brother. Like Joey. He killed Wintergreen. And Wintergreen was like a father to me. Until you came back. Okay? Is it me or is this just creepy? Open your ears. This offer is only good once. We let you and the boy wonder live. We go back upstairs together. We help Cyborg and the others get out Blood's labyrinth. And then Ravager and I walk away with Raven. Free and clear. No questions asked. No way, Slade. This underground temple is a maze. You'll never get out of it, Robin. I have the layout. I know where to go. And we're supposed to trust you? I never go back on my word. The Titans know that. And Starfire knows that sometimes you have to give someone you love up for the greater good. We don't need you. Deathstroke may be our only chance to reach the Titans before Brother Blood drinks them dry. What? What are you... Understand the circumstances. We don't have a choice. The Titans need us more than Raven does. So we have a deal, Starfire? Yes, we have a deal. Bring it on! Okay, hold up. Think for a sec. Looks like Superboy's brachial artery has been cut. Gotta tie a tourniquet. And man, how did that kid bite through his skin? One taste and it'll all be mine. Yeah, not much blood in my veins. Mostly high viscosity polysynthetic oil. Now get the hell off of me, punk. Blasphemers, disbelievers. Your reckoning has come. Mother said so. Ow! Raven belongs to Brother Blood. Garfield. Ah, man. Don't feel too hot. What? Raven? And apparently Raven is appearing in her white robe. Her white Raven. Get her out of here, Gar. Now! But what about the others? What's going on? Just go, Green Jeans. I'll handle these fanatics. Arms ache. I must have been in the same form way too long. Okay, Titans are getting trounced. Raven is comatose. As much as you want to, you can't look on the bright side yet, Gar. Gotta do what Vic does. Put your head down and barrel on through. Remember what Humphrey Bogart used to say, things are never so bad. They can't be made worse. Yeah, good old Bogart. What the hell are you doing, Starfire? You were the one saying Raven could be saved, and now you're turning your back on her? Starfire, quiet, Timothy. I'm not happy with this any more than you. Don't let Deathstroke fool you. He's playing with your emotions. It's about what your parents did to you, isn't it? When they gave you up to invading the Citadel so Tamaran could be left in peace, you're trying to be in their shoes. You're trying to understand them. Is that it? No. I'm trying my very best to help our friends. It's funny. I tried to convince Wonder Girl and the rest that we might have to take down Raven and go through you to do it. They wouldn't go along with it, and they were right not to. I'm not giving up anymore. I'll find my own way out of here, without any of you. I can see your move, every move, Robin. It's a talent Daddy gave me. It's a talent Daddy's DNA gave me. That's some crazy stuff you'll see on the doctors or something. Who bites someone's nose? Yeah, that's ugh. Trust me, the closest of that to terrifying was when Penguin bit someone's nose in Batman Returns. Ooh, ooh. That gave me chills of just eek. You're not taking Raven. Raven's hardly the victim here, Robin. Letting her survive will only lead to the inevitable. What are you talking about? I always wondered why the Church of Blood was so infatuated with that witch. Why time and time again they tried to bring her into this ridiculous cult. Then we found this. The Church of Blood. The date says 1301 AD. This is their Bible. This is the original book. It all makes sense. As much sense as this makes, isn't it? What? The god they worship, the voice that the original Brother Blood heard asking him for a life of service? It came from the eighth devil, Trigon. The Church of Blood worships Trigon. In their version of Revelations, it says when the eighth generation of the High Priest arrives, he will wed the daughter of Trigon. On that day, Trigon's army will travel to this world through his daughter and cleanse the earth of those without faith. What's it all mean, Daddy? It means we'll be doing everyone a favor when we eliminate Raven. Cool. Hey, Blackman, I'm guessing Moment Rider will reveal themselves at San Diego or Morphicon. We'll see. We'll see. The hashtag crew is gonna be at San Diego and at Morphicon, so we'll see who it is. Jeez, what did they do to you? For a bald chick, you look good, but your forehead. They took that red jewel. Sorry, Rave. Cuts deep. Sorry, Rave. Cuts deeper than I thought. And Raven has awoken. Hello, Garfield. Has your physical pain subsided? Yeah, thanks, Raven. You still have that healing touch. I hope taking the pain away was... It's nothing. I can't handle. Brother Blood's hold on me fades with distance, and your feelings of distress and self-consciousness feed me. I'm not self-conscious, am I? Though I do hurt, my soul self has been bound to another body of flesh, one made from the sacrifices of Blood's disciples. I'm sorry I had to contact you the way I did. I reached out, and my subconsciousness took over. Once again, I brought harm to the Titans. I'm just glad we found you. The whole thing with Jericho, you popped in, sucked him up, and disappeared. It's always been a habit of yours. You never really felt comfortable around us, did you? I've never been comfortable around anyone, even myself. This generation of Brother Blood, He may be young, but he's dangerous. Sebastian gains powers from the blood of his victims, his incredible strength, and Sebastian has taught me my faith. I'm going to help end this world. Look, everything's going to be okay. Cyborg and the others are keeping that brat busy. And now that you're up and around, you can open that cloak of yours, gather everyone up, and take us back to the tower. My abilities are weakened, Garfield. Without my chakra, I have little control over them. It's extremely difficult, even holding my soul self in this shell. If I am to be free of his influence, I must get it back. Hey, you alright? No, I am scared, angry, worried, and ashamed for what has become of me, for what I have done once again, but I must bury it all. I must not feel anything. Oh, Garfield, why am I the way I am? Because our Lord and Savior Trigon made you that way. Because you are perfect in every fashion, Raven. Because I really like you. Like you. Like you. But I don't like your friends. Now come back. Come back to the ones who worship you. The one who loves you. No, I refuse it. Your love poisons me. Gather them together. We will complete the ceremony on the surface. But the sanctuary has been prepared. I want to watch the sun rise. I want to wed Raven now. Yes, Sebastian. Stay away! I don't understand why you fight your destiny, Raven. You and I are going to bring the world their savior, a child whose ultimate fate will be to lead during 1,000 years of peace. After slaying everyone, save your followers. I will not allow it. One faith will unify the world. One faith will unify us. You know, normally I would hit someone younger than me, but you really need a spanking. So here comes Robin, Starfire, Slade, and Ravager to the rescue. I wish I didn't say that. That wasn't nice. That wasn't nice at all. Goldie, boy, am I glad to see you. How did you find us? Raven, Daddy, we helped the Titans find their friends. Now she's ours, Rose. Do not touch her! Corey! What? Why didn't you see that, Rose? I can't always. She shot you, Daddy. I thought we had a deal, Starfire. Yes, well, I did what the new Titans taught me to do. I lied. She was lying? She was lying. Take them away, Raven. Take them away now. Raven, please, don't do this. Hey, what's going on? I don't think she can help herself, Corey. Whoa, it's freezing in here. Gotta remember to stay warm-blooded then. Where the heck are we? We're inside Raven. So the deal is off, Starfire? The deal is off. Then so's your head. So basically, Raven has just, I would say absorbed them, but she basically teleported them inside her soul self. You've come. You've come to punish me, Father. But I'm going to punish you. I'm going to punish all of you. But with them being absorbed, Jericho is in there with them as well. Joey? And now we have reached the final part of the story. Well, okay, so everyone has been absorbed except for Superboy, Wonder Girl, and Cyborg. So let's funny. I feel like this story is taking me a little bit longer than it did with the last one. Man. But overall, this story has been pretty crazy. Just want to check something real quick. Excuse me. Wait a minute. Is this basically the surprise that they've been trying to tell us about? This is more insane than Identity Crisis. No, Identity Crisis. No, Identity Crisis is just beyond insane. It's just This is more Titan centric, and with most Titan stories, they are crazy. But Identity Crisis is on a whole nother level than this, in my opinion. I never get tired of the new phone. Hold on. All right, so sorry for the delay, guys. But gosh, ooh, gosh, ooh. All right, we're on the fun. I'm just thinking, man, if I ever want to do more live reads, I want to get some more books. But we'll talk about that when we finish the story. And we're actually almost done. Actually, we are almost done. This is the final part. All right. Delicious. Dawn approaches, my son. Yes, mother, the dawn of a new era, one foreseen by our prophets and my namesake. Raven will be a doorway that will bring salvation to this wretched world. Salvation from her father's realm. A legion of followers that will consume any non-believer and leave a utopia united in faith to begin anew. The Titans will bear witness to the birth of this new society, Cyborg. So consider this your final chance to give your hearts and souls to the church. With this virgin blood, I now pronounce us brother and sister. So what does Brother Blood do now? He takes Raven's chakra and swallows it. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Rose. I always wanted a sister. You shouldn't have hurt Wintergreen. He wasn't true family, Rose. Not like us. Not even like the Teen Titans. Daddy will be so proud. When I was inside our father's mind, I saw what he did to you, Rose. He abandoned you like he did me. Like he did our brother, Grant. I know what you're looking for, Ravager, but you'll never get it. Stop this. Thank you, Corey. Get out of the way. You're blocking my view. You know, Jericho, you really need to put some clothes on, but not that old pirate shirt. Totally sends the wrong message. Hang on, Rose. The message is still the same, boy. Kids shouldn't wear costumes. Contact. Beast Boy, look out! Let go of me, Kid Flash. It's Bart. Now hold on, Rose. You gotta be two-timing your dad, right? You even tried to be a Titan, remember? What's your plan? I said hands off! Do you know what I'm going to do, Father? Do you see what you've done, Slade? I'm going to take your body again, and I'm going to finish off this family. This curse. Slade, don't hurt God. Back away, alien. Family business. Let me look into your eye, that eye of yours, Father. Let me make contact. What is it? Brother Blood. They come. So please have faith. Have faith and you will survive. Yes, deliverance. And so out of Raven's soul self comes demons, basically. What the hell happened? The kid sapped your strength, clogged up my joints, hard to move. You two good to go? Just tell me where that freak went. Sebastian, they're attacking our own. They are killing those that do not have true faith in the Church of Blood. You do not have true faith. You do have true faith, don't you, Mother? Get away from Raven! You challenge me again? Your blood will give me little strength, Titan, but I'll take it. Jericho, what are you waiting for? I don't. I know how you feel, Rose. I know what you want. To be loved by our Father. You'll never get it, though. Never. Die! How is he alive? Was that Jericho? I thought I saw him jump out of... He was inside Raven. Came out when we did. So how did we snap her out of her trance and send those demons back home? We have to get Raven's chakra back. The stone? Where? Brother Bud swallowed it. Then I'll tear it open. No, got another idea, Gar? I I heard you. You're not thinking what I think you're... Never mind. Raven needs help, and I'm there. What about Jericho? Where did he... Contact. Cass! Get out of my girlfriend! No, I don't understand your lust for violence, nor your twisted love for Raven. You are a spoiled brat and a psychopath. One parasitic Ascaris coming up. Whoa, look at all these cavities. So Beast Boy basically transforms into a parasite and goes into Brother Blood's body. That has this, when I first read this, that has probably been the most smartest thing I have ever seen him do. Get out! Get out! Joey, you're not going to leave these kids alone. You want to use someone? Try and use me. You let my father and sister get away. But me? Don't you even feel sorry for me, Vic? I was like these children. I believe I will. That's right. Contact. Come on in. Wait. What are you doing? What? I'll wear your skull next, Robin. And so, Beast Boy, inside Brother Blood's body, he was able to get the chakra out. That was freaking nasty. What did you eat earlier? Meatloaf? Human flesh. Now, give me the stone. Playtime's over, Blood. Time to put the toys away and wake Raven up. Demons! You should not have attacked my friends. She's beautiful. What is that? It looks like the same energy that was playing with our emotions in the hospital. It's Raven's soul self. Stay out of its way. Help us, Sebastian! Fear not, my flock. Fear! Oh my God. Help me, Savior! Help me! Wait, it wasn't supposed to happen this way. She was supposed to love me, just like Mother. She was supposed to love me! Guys, I think we better move it. It's coming this... And so, Raven's soul self is absorbed, and she teleports them back to Titan's Tower, and Raven is back to normal. Raven, the sun will continue to rise. The world will not end. At least, not today. Yeah! What are you doing? Just a hand plant. But you almost made me mess up and do a bongo slip. A what? When did this ramp... I built it, like 5 minutes ago. When I hang in the air up here, I can stretch time out forever. I can think about Rose, maybe. It's okay to feel. No, it's not okay. She's gone totally psycho. Cyborg said he thinks Deathstroke pumped her full of that same serum that twisted his body and brain around. When I first met the Titans, Rose was there trying not to be like her dad. Trying to be something else. I got to know her, Corey, and I kind of liked her. Aw, Bart has feelings. He's on this disc when he... So basically, Cyborg allowed Jericho to, make eye contact with him, and then he put his body into like this file. Basically, these disc files that they used to use back in the day. Man, boy, technology has evolved from, back then. When he leapt into my electronic eye, I converted him into a file. 210 megs. So he's trapped? It's better than being imprisoned inside Raven. So where'd Brother Blood and his merry men go? Are they still under that cloak? No, Superboy. I suspect my soul self sent them far away from where they could harm us. I am not entirely sure. But I fear I must relearn the true extent of my abilities. Thank you for helping me escape them, though I am now forever bound to that horrible child. I should go. Go? Raven, it's time to stop running, to stop seeing us as people you only go to when you need help. My dark side still lingers thanks to Brother Blood. I've caused you all to so many problems already throughout throughout the years and the days. Nobody's perfect, well, except Superman, but we'll help you keep it in check. Right, Robin? Absolutely. I appreciate what you did for me. What? What? Dig around in someone's intestines? Granted, it's an experience I won't ever likely forget, but I'd do it again for you, Rave. I'd do it again for you, Rave, in a heartbeat. Now come on in. I know it's a little bare bones right now, but a few black light posters, some of that nag champa incense you like, and maybe a little fountain in the corner. It could be your room if you want. What do you think? I think it's perfect. And then Beast Boy and Raven just embrace each other with a hug. Trust me, this is their relationship builds more in this series elsewhere. So basically, Sebastian, Brother Blood has found a new army with the demons that Raven has summoned, and now that's his new cult, for that matter. Yes, my new congregation. I welcome you into my heart, and you'll be mother now. And we end off our story with Slade and Rose, and of course Slade is angry. You aren't ready, Rose. You hesitated. You cost us retribution for a brother you never knew. I thought I couldn't change. I couldn't change you. I wanted someone to be there. I won't fail you again, Daddy. You always fail me. Every one of you. I was wrong about you, Rose. You're nothing like me. No, Daddy. Okay, this is where it gets really, really crazy. Mm, mm. This image is so horrifying to show you guys, but she takes she takes on one of her daggers and stabs her own eye out just to prove just to prove a point. I'm just like you, Daddy. I'm just like you. And just like that, our story is over. So bottom line, Raven is back with the Titans again. Rose stabs her eye out, and God, ooh, just my gosh. But yeah, that's the end of the story, and it's great. It's really great. I feel like I might want to purchase book two, even though I do have the next story arc in digital. But that next story is only 3 issues long, and it's a Beast Boy centered story, but it's only 3 issues, very small. But the graphic novel for it, 3 issues of the main story, and also 4 issues of a Beast Boy miniseries. I mean, that's cool and all, but I mean, I could get the graphic. Nah, 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 nah. I already have the story arc that follows this. So book two only has the Beast Boy story arc, the Beast Boy miniseries, and I dare you to read Final Crisis, the most Grant Morrison story in DC. I love it. I gotta read Final Crisis, but here's the thing though, with Crises, they're so confusing. They're so gosh. I kid you not. Every time I read um mm, every time I read Infinite Crisis, I always ended up. How big is your collection? Oh my gosh, how big is my collection? This is not even half of it. Okay, I'll show you guys the um the digital collection because, like I told you guys, I also read comics, both physical copies and digital. But digital is pretty much the way to go now because digital is a lot cheaper. So I buy most of my comics on Google Play. So here's my here's the library of stuff that I forgot to turn the brightness down. Here's the library of stuff that I purchased. All right, so as you can see, yes, I have the entire. Well, actually, let me show you the series collections that I have. I have the entire JLA series that started in the 90s. I didn't finish it because that series is really, really long, but it's really good too. Of course, I have the Identity Crisis. I have the Justice League of America series that started after Infinite Crisis. I have the entire run, both physical and digital. The Flash run by Jeff Johns, books 1 through 4. 1 through 4, if I'm correct. I have books 1 through 4. I'm just waiting until I get the money so I could purchase book 5, because I know book 5 releases at the end of this month. And it also has one of my favorite Flash stories, which is Rogue War. That's an awesome story. Um, I have Superman New Krypton. I have what the heck? I have some Spider-Man stories as well. Basically, I have 2 amazing Spider-Man books. Only 2. That's Ends of the Earth and Big Time. Really great stories. Both written by Dan Slott. He's not Look, Dan Slott, there's some things of Dan Slott that I didn't really approve of, but some of his stories are great. So yeah. As you can see, Infinite Crisis, Identity, Spider-Man, Batman Face to Face. Oh yes, I have the entire Jeff Johns Green Lantern run here, from Rage of the Red Lanterns, Sinestro Corpse War, Agent Orange, the Blackest Night story. Yeah, basically that entire Hal Jordan pre-52 run that Jeff Johns wrote. I own it all. I have The Avengers, which was written by Jonathan Hickman. Really great run. Really, really great run. Let's see here. Yes, some more Ultimate Spider-Man stuff that I have here. Yes, I also have New Avengers. I might do that one day. New Avengers. What's that? Yeah, Spider-Man. Excuse me. Ends of the Earth. Yes, I also have this. I have this tie-in story from Final Crisis called Final Crisis Rogue's Revenge. Yeah, Rogue's Revenge, because I like the Rogues. The Rogues are they're like the best Flash villains ever, because they're villains, but they're also villains with morals, which is really cool. So yeah, so of course, as you can see, I feel like the camera's just. That's my phone. That's screen. That's so. All right, so yeah, more New Avengers, New Avengers, New Avengers, New Avengers, New Avengers, Spider-Man Big Time. Yes, War of the Superman, Flash Rebirth. I already did a live read of that. More Ultimate Spider-Man stuff. I really want to purchase the entire series of that. Green Lantern Corps, Ultimate X-Men, Supergirl. Of course, more Green Lantern Corps. What's this? Oh. But yeah, this is not even half of the collection. Dude, save up for the JLA/Avengers crossover. Second one, not the 90, and do a live read on. I would do a live read on JLA/Avengers, but yo, my gosh, those books are so long. I'm not saying it as like in a bad way, but they're very long, and like there's a lot of dialogue in there. But gosh, but yeah, I also have the rest of my comic book collection is in my room. I don't feel like bringing all of them down because there's a lot of books, like a lot. Um, but yeah, like I said, I own the entire do multiple do multiple parts. Then I mean the book. What I mean, like they're so long. Uh, Actually, how many pages is just the first issue? That's what I want. Let me look, because I know they probably have it in the. Oh my gosh, in the Google Play Store somewhere. You gotta love the Google Play Store. They may not have every single comic book series that you're looking for, but they have a lot. All right, let's see. JLA/Avengers. So they may have it here, or maybe they don't. Nope, they don't. They don't always have everything. But let me check the site. I gotta. I gotta believe. Sometimes ikisai kadang ikisai ku tama mi chibi joe kaginu kinagi. I'm on a mission right now. I'm on a mission right now. Ikisai kudage wa. Okay, so basically, one full issue of JLA and Avengers is like 48 pages. I'm pretty sure there's a graphic novel of it somewhere. There's gotta be. Well, actually, yeah, 48 pages is just one issue. And let me check the other ones. Like, yeah, so basically 48 to 50 pages for one book. That's a lot. Ooh, gosh. But I mean, yeah, if I ever get them, it's four issues long. Batman. Yeah, because when you do like a crossover between DC and Marvel, you gotta tone it down, make it short. So four issues is not that bad, but each page is like there's a lot of dialogue. There's a lot of writing in it. Like, there are moments where, the characters have the speech bubbles, and you also have the parts where, it's from the character's own point of view. So there's a lot of, detail in that story. I don't think I've even finished issue 4 of that story yet. I think I did. But who knows? If I ever decide to get the money and if I ever decide to do the book, maybe. I mean, there's other crossover stuff I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to purchase Batman TMNT. Now that they have two parts, now I want to do both. I want to do both of those. I also want to do Justice League/Power Rangers because you guys love Power Rangers and Justice League, so that would also be great too. But also, how is job hunting going? I don't even want to talk about that right now. I really don't. I really don't. But I really don't want to talk about the job hunting. It sucks. Um, but some books that I do want to purchase that I do want to do live reads with you guys for. Civil War is definitely one of them. I think I could get that for $10 on. I think I can get that for $10 on here. Let me see. Let's see, Civil War. Oops. $10.99. Okay, that's not bad. $10.99 is not bad. Now, but for Avengers versus X-Men, that book costs $30. Here's the thing. Why does Marvel always price their graphic novels more than DC? Granted, when I got this book is $30, and I understand why. I mean, I was just being when I purchased this book, I wasn't thinking. But you basically have 12 issues plus two other issues in here, so 14 issue book. I think the same thing for the Flash. Well, I got it for a cheaper price on digital with the Flash books by Jeff Johns, but I'm pretty sure those books are also either 25 or either somewhere between 25 to $30. The Avengers versus X-Men book, that's a 12 issue event plus a 0 issue, and that's also $30. So Marvel, why are you overpricing your stuff? I don't understand why. But it's just it really irks me. And who knows? And I also, I'm trying to purchase the rest of the Ultimate Spider-Man series on digital because I started out doing it digitally, so I'm gonna continue doing it digitally as well. So how many volumes I have left to purchase? Oops. Ultimate Spider-Man and Oh, come on. Why is it being stupid like this? See, sometimes I appreciate Google Play, but sometimes their format is really, really bad. Like really, really bad. Because money. I mean, yeah, because money, but still, it shouldn't that's too much of a charge. Okay, so the next volume for Ultimate Spider-Man, that's 10.99. 10.99, volume 11, wait, volume 9, 10.99, volume 10, 9.99. I just explained to my dad that Wonder Woman was DC and not Marvel. That's an ultimate facepalm right there. How does I mean, how do you think Wonder Woman is Marvel? Okay, so volume 10, 9.99, volume 11, 99. Oh, come on. So the list price for this is 10.99, but you only drop it by $1. Tisk tisk. Tisk tisk. Really tisk tisk. 12, volume 12, 10.99, I mean 9.99. Volume 13, 10.99. Volume 14, 10.99. Volume 15, 9.99. 16, 10.99. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, so many 10.99 prices. So many. 18, 9.99. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Volume 18. Where's volume? Where's volume? I don't know. This wasn't the first time we had that discussion. Oh man, that's sad. That's not sad, but that's just like wow. Could have sworn they had like a tab for it, but just I, it had like a tab for where with all the books. Oh no, please don't tell me they removed that as a series, because if they did, that's stupid. That'd be really, really stupid. Okay, the volumes. Okay, so okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11. Wait, where's where's volume 11? 20. I already know how much that one costs. 9.99, 9.99, 9. Yep, mostly 9.99 and 10.99, pretty much. But the prices were a little bit lower. They were like 8.75 one time. Weird. Well, prices tend to change, and I know this price for Avengers versus X-Men is definitely a rip off. This is a total rip. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. 17.99. Interesting. What does this book have? Wait, hold up. My gosh, who does? Okay, sometimes I don't. There's a Google Play has its perks with buying books. It has its perks, but this is just ew. At first, he thought Wonder Woman was Marvel because of the Adventures movies for some reason. What? My dad doesn't understand. But but like I said, I'll purchase Civil War digitally. I know Avengers versus X-Men. I'm getting a physical copy of that. Um. mm, but yeah, I don't. I need to step on my collection. I really do, cause I have some Green Lantern stuff, Superman stuff. I have some Batman stuff as well. Um, I have a Black Panther book that I have yet to finish. I've yet to finish that Black Panther book because the writer of that book, it's very popular, but his style of writing it's he makes it feel like very episodic in a way, very very episodic. But who knows? Maybe next time I'll probably do. If I'll probably set it up for a Marvel live read. I already did. Only thing Marvel was I done here was World War Hulk, Planet Hulk, and Winter Soldier. And ooh, I mean, I would love to do the story of Red Hulk. I would love to do that because when Red Hulk first came on the scene, oh my gosh, his identity was such a mystery. I wanted to know so bad who he was, and then I found out General Ross. So, ooh, that would be a good story choice. That would be a good choice. But if I do Ultimate Spider-Man, I mean, well, yeah, that'll be the three choices. I don't want to do Ultimate X-Men. Ultimate X-Men is, yeah. I feel like X-Men is like the hardest comic books to get into because they have so many people and they have so many stories. I know Joe knows a fair not even a fair share. He knows a big wallop of X-Men stories. He knows the X-Men like the back of his hand. And because he says Cyclops is his favorite X-Men, which is cool. I mean, mine's is Nightcrawler. I love Nightcrawler. And Wolverine is second, and Iceman is third, Gambit is fourth, or maybe excuse me. And Havoc is on my list too. Havoc is awesome. But okay, so if I do decide to do like another live raid, it will be three choices would definitely be Ultimate Spider-Man. Um ooh, that how long is that book? Let me see. If I do decide to do Ultimate Spider-Man, how long is that book? Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 1. $201 pages long. Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is this all black and white? Why is the comic all black and white? Please, no, not Power Rangers. I beg so born. Come on, Batman. Shit, widen your horizons up well a little bit, will you? Gosh. You know what? Download the book and see what happens. That's what the heck happened to the book? Yeah, I don't. I mean, yeah, Batman. I know you don't like it, but it's a crossover between the Power Rangers and the Justice League. So you're getting one of your favorites, and plus two, two for the price of one. And the Power Ranger comics aren't as like the same as the show. It's different. It's cool. It's a it's definitely a breath of fresh air. I mean, granted, yes, it's the Mighty Morphin team, but it's still great. And that's why I am looking forward to the comics when the Boom Studios comics from when they switch over to that Dream Team. That's gonna be interesting. It's better than the show to me. Yes, it is better than the show. I could definitely say that too. Though I feel like the Lord Draken arc that was too. Yeah, I meant not just Power Rangers by themselves, Justice League. Okay, okay, good. But I'm not. I wouldn't. I mean, the trade paperbacks for the Boom Studios comic are cool, but they're so short. They only carry 4 issues in one trade paperback, which that's not much. That's not really much of anything. So that means I'm wondering how. I know this next trade paperback that's releasing, that's gonna be the preludes of Shattered Grid. So I'm wondering when they release this trade paperback for Shattered Grid, how's that gonna look? Because I really want to do a live read of Shattered Grid. Trust me, that's definitely on my list to do. Mm. Okay, the book is downloaded. Why is it like this? What the heck happened? Why is it all black and white and weird looking? Oh, that's what happened. Ew. Why did it do that? Phew. Okay, back to normal. I'm like, why the heck did it just do that? Oh my gosh, it did that to the pages. Still, what the heck? Good thing I figured crisis averted. Figure out what happened to the problem. Spud, I cannot believe you just said that. I cannot believe that you just said that. Hmm. Batman, don't tell me you're getting any enjoyment out of this. Anywho, um, not in the UK. But okay, so videos that just so I guess we could talk about how the week is gonna go out. Videos for this week. Okay, of course, casual live stream on Fridays. A retro throwback. I'm not telling you what show it is gonna be, but a retro throwback on Thursday. Another top 10 on Wednesday. Um, I'll try to find a topic I could do for Toku Tuesdays. I mean, Larry did give me this idea to compare Zoo Ranger. Oh my god. So yeah, um, I guess for Toku Tuesdays, the video will be a comparison between Zoo Ranger. Hold on. Sorry about that. So anyway, so Tuesday I'll find a specific topic for Toku Tuesdays. Wednesdays, of course, will be a top 10. Thursday, a retro throwback, and Friday will be a casual live stream. And shout out to the guys. Shout out to Layla and to J Boss who were around for our Power Rangers Time Force watch through last night. That was a lot of fun. Of course, we're gonna continue on doing it tonight again. Um, and I'm excited for tonight's watch through because we're actually gonna be getting up to the Quantum Ranger episodes. So it's gonna get there. So we're gonna have so much fun. So and if you guys want to know about it, I usually tweet out the room, the room where I have what you call it, the live streams. What time are we doing that tonight? We'll see. Probably around 7-ish, 7 or 8-ish. But yeah, I guess this is a good point where we could close out. Thank you guys so much for coming by for the live read, and I'll make a poll on Twitter for the next one. I guess the next one could be Marvel live read, and stay tuned for all the videos that are coming out this week and the casual live stream on Friday. and of course our Power Rangers Time Force watch through, which will happen tonight. I'll tweet it out, for you guys to, if you guys want to know about it, follow me on Twitter. Make sure you're following me on Twitter so you can know when it could happen. And after, I mean, I guess yeah. So sorry about that. Me. But yeah, so anyway, thanks for always coming. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. I'm starting to add, the share option out now. But you guys know the drill. I am vengeance. I am darkness. Oh, before I finish, Layla, I don't say I am vengeance. I don't say that. It's vengeance. Vengeance, not vengeance. It's a longer word. I am vengeance. I am darkness. I am Blackwing. Stay golden. Blackwing, out.